Alright, good morning everybody. It's February 1st. I don't know if you guys are as excited as I am, but you know what that means. Seed starting. Doing these two seeds because I have this landscape idea that I really want to try out and see how it works. I planted some of these bachelor's buttons last spring in my herb garden. I don't know if you guys saw that video. And they actually did really well. That was my one success story of seed starting. So yeah, I'm actually going to try it again because I have a couple of them planted and I want to add some more to it so I can have the nice little landscape. And then just to break it up, I'm going to do these lupine. I've tried these before. They're not super... I didn't have any luck last time, but I only tried them once. So I might have not, done it deep enough, or they might have been too dry. Apparently you have to keep them really wet. That's why I'm using these things, because they hold their water really well. And they're biodegradable, so I can just put them in the ground when I'm done. So yeah, I'm going to use these, and hopefully that works out a lot better than the eggshell carton tray thing that I did last year. So I have my soil right here. This is just all-purpose potting mix, and then I've got a booster blend. This is a compost manure type of soil. So I'm just using this to kind of make them grow better. I'm hoping that they'll work for seeds. It's supposed to help, build strong roots and aerate the soil, which is kind of what they need to grow. Alright, so I just did a little bit of manure on the bottom, like this much, and then I filled the rest of it with soil. I'm going to do that with all four. One thing before I forget, I'm going to label these so I know what's what. I'm just going to do 2 of each, so these ones I'm labeling, I don't know if you can see that, but it says BB for bachelor's buttons, and then these are going to say L for lupine. And that way I know what they are. So there's L for lupine. And yeah, let's do that again. Okay. A little too much water in that one. Okay, pour some water. Alright, so this one is the lupine. So these are the lupine seeds. I don't know. You can see that. That's them right there. I'm just gonna throw maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4 in here. And I'm gonna throw these 4 in here. Alright. Now I'm just gonna quickly cover it with some topsoil. And then the same thing with this one. Just quickly cover it with some topsoil. Okay. Alright. Oh geez, these are very wet. And these are what the lupine, or the bachelor's button seeds look like. They actually look just like a dried version of the flower. I don't know if you can see those, but yeah, so I'm gonna do maybe like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll do like one more right there, and then just gonna cover these and cover those very softly. And now I'm actually gonna just water the top of it again. So I have this cat mat, and I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them on top of this mat just to kind of protect my table a little bit. Good morning. It is actually Thursday. It's a few days later. I planted these on Monday. I just wanted to come on here and do a quick little update. So I don't know if you can see right there. That looks like the seed is starting to sprout. I haven't noticed that on any of these other ones, but this is the lupine. I can see the L right there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that was the first one that I've seen that started to sprout. So that's actually kind of exciting because these were the ones I was worried about. But I see the seeds starting to work. So I think we might get a couple of sprouts in a few days. I got a watermelon from the store the other day. It was supposedly seedless. But I actually saw some black seeds in it the other day, and I posted on my gardening group. This is what they look like. I posted on my gardening group asking people if they would germinate, if maybe it was the wrong kind, and they said they might germinate, but they probably are sterile, so we might not get watermelon out of them. But then I had one lady say that she planted some peppers from some seeds from store-bought peppers, and she actually has some nice pepper plants going. So I figured I'd give it a shot. I mean, the seeds were basically free. I bought the watermelon for the fruit, not the seeds. So if they don't turn out, then it's whatever. But if they do, then I have some nice seeds for my garden. This will be my first time growing watermelon. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm only gonna plant a couple, just because I don't know how it's gonna go. But I'm basically gonna do the same thing I did with these ones. So I'm gonna do the same thing with these ones. I'm just gonna write watermelon on it. Or I'll probably just write W actually. So that way I know what the seeds are. So, watermelon. And water. There we go. I'm gonna fill these with dirt. Alright, I just filled them with dirt. I did the same thing, so I did a bottom layer of some manure. That way when the roots get in there, they'll be fertilized by the manure. I probably should have put plant food in these. I didn't actually think about it until just now, so I might do that. But I'm just gonna do like 2 seeds in each to just kind of see how they do. Oh, that's way too many. Okay, there. And there. So there's a seed right here, and then there's a seed right there. So I'm just gonna tuck that in right there, and then a seed right here. I'm just gonna tuck those in right there and give it a good water. So fun fact, I actually put this outside. It's raining right now. It's been raining for, actually yesterday it was dry, and then it rained for almost a week. So we got a good break. But I just left this outside and I let the rain fill it. So this is all rainwater, and I don't have to use my own. So I don't have a big whole setup for collecting rainwater yet, but it's something that I want to do in the future when I, actually have space and the knowledge of how to do it. So I've just been doing that for now with this, and it's just kind of cheap, easy way to reuse water. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. I've been watering. I watered these this morning. I watered them 2 days ago, and then obviously the first day that I planted them. I think from what I've read, it's actually really important to keep these wet, because if they get too dry, then they're not going to germinate. So yeah, I just have to come check them every day and just make sure that they stay wet. Otherwise they won't grow. I'm actually going to give these a bit more water. Give them a good soak. Okay, and I'm going to tuck this seed in so that way it grows. Tuck that seed in. Sometimes if you water them, the soil hasn't compacted yet, so then the seeds pop out. So you just have to make sure that when you do that you put the seeds back down in the soil. Otherwise that probably won't germinate very well. But yeah, there we go. That's it. So I'm just gonna let the water soak in. Seeds are covered, and I will get back to you in a few days.